Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. I am going to try to do something like this. It looks simple and that's what I'm going to try. I want it to fit on this page. So this is from a pack, and it is 5 3/4. So I think I'm going to cut it down to 5 inches because my page is only like 5.5. And we're going to see how that works. So take this out, move all these out of my way. And I don't remember which video I saw a picture of this on, and I wish I could. She didn't show how to do it, but I saw it and I thought, well, maybe I can go ahead and recreate that. Wow. I haven't tried it before, so I always like to try something new so I don't get too bored. So this is going to be, I'm assuming to make it work, it has to be, you know, like 5 by 5 versus 5 by 5.5. You think? I wonder. Maybe you don't need to cut it 5 by 5. Maybe you can still fold it. Okay, let's try that first. I always have more paper. We'll save that. So at least it's going to fit this way on the page. Now this is directional, the words. Let's see what's going to show. That's going to show. I kind of like, well, do I like or do I want something that dark? I have to go like that. Right, let's give my eyes a second to see. Okay, I think I'm going to like these reds better. Alright, so I'm going to fold it this way first. And I've learned to just do a gentle press so that I don't split this too bad. And then I think I need to fold it this way. I'm going to sew it down the middle to kind of separate the two tuck spots. This fold will help me figure out where to bend these. So I'm going to try to bend it close to the line. Let's see how well I did. Okay, that didn't. Or I can never get these things perfect, and I think when you close it, it's not going to matter. So I think I can live with that. And that's going to go like that. I normally don't like covering up these pages, but it's got a lot of blank space, and at least that gives me something for the background. Ooh. And my sinuses, or allergies, I guess, are really hitting me. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give this a sew, and I'm definitely going to sew around or down the middle. And I think I'll add some stitching just to, you know, pretty it up. And I will be right back. Okay, I did a boo-boo. I went ahead and sewed all around the edges. And when I went to search for, you know, different tags and cards to put in, it really limited what I can put in. So I went ahead and took that stitching out, and it looks kind of cool. And then I remembered somebody, it could be Artie Mays, she actually did some digitals that way where she's going to ground it and took it out. So I'm like, okay. If she can do it, I can do it, right? It's not rent. What I did forget to do was to do this. I went in and pulled out some different size tags and some decoration because I'm not sure yet how I want to decorate it. Kind of got to lay it down first. And I wanted to have some things ready though. Okay, so it's definitely okay if you want to, and I could have made like a thin tag to just, fit in there, but it really limits. And with this, I still have room to put things, and it just all depends on the size of your page. So we're gonna do that. I don't need to decorate that part. I thought maybe I can decorate that. Let me move some of this out of the way. Tags out of the way because I don't know what I'm going to use. I pulled out some mushrooms to match, and some different ladies and some small ladies. I like to print things different sizes because you just never know where they'll come in handy and fit. So the next thing is just laying some things down. Do I want something that big? And the other thing is I keep thinking that I can't go past this when I do the decoration. But I can because I'm not going to glue that part down, so So I just remembered that I don't have to worry. Now if it was on thin paper like this, I probably wouldn't want it hitting too much, but this I printed on lightweight cardstock. So we've got different things we can try. I want you to cover up over here. Or does that just look stupid? And should I do a mushroom? And then if I do the mushroom, I really can't. That wouldn't match. That wouldn't match. That wouldn't match. And let's bring out our little ticket stuff. And the mushroom doesn't have to be the top. And then I just feel like we still need something. Oh, that blends in so well. I want something to pop out. And I don't have to use the ladies at all. I just thought they would be cute. And once they're inked up, see, everything is just like flat and blending in. I can trim this a little bit closer to give me an idea. Let's see. I cannot get the waves, to look right, where it's wavy, so I don't even try anymore. They always come out triangles or wonky. There we go. Oops, upside down. I thought it was a bug crawling. It's just fuzz. Whew. Whoa. That was close, huh? Let's get you out of here. I'm not... See, the red and the red you would think would match, but I think it's too much red. And then her. Now she's looking too small. This always helps break things up, the images. And I can tell better once I ink them up what it's really going to look like and what it might need. We got you and you. And with these holes there, I always feel like I have to punch them. Because that's what it is. You punched your ticket, so you're allowed on the train or whatever. Okay. I'm liking that better. And it can still use something. So I have some of this. How's that gonna look? Hey, get moving around. That'll definitely bring her to the forefront. I like that. Okay. I kind of like where that is, so that's what I think I'm gonna do. Let me get you on here. Oh, you should. Ugh. Real sticky. And just like that, she got glued on her. And I always forget where I put the glue on, so I'm gonna stick a piece of acetate there just to be sure I don't, you know, glue this. Okay, so how do I have it? This one? Got the air conditioner running in here, so hopefully that's not causing a lot of background noise. This is the first time I've had it on while filming. The air conditioner in my living room would run non-stop if I didn't have this one on. And I finally put one in the kitchen, so that also helps, you know, transfer the load. My kitchen was always the hottest, and it's always the coldest. So now it's not the hottest. Because you can melt your butter in like 5 minutes. It's so hot in there. It gets all the sun, especially all the afternoon sun. And I have nothing in my bedroom except a fan. So I put a fan to point down the hall. Just try to go in my bedroom. Only took me a few years to get it all where comfortable. But I'm happy now. There we go. Now we can also do something down there. That I can trim off a little bit. It's just gonna get caught. Oops. And do we want any buttons? I know these are so noisy, but they're so pretty. There's a little one. Got all my different shades of pinks and reds in here. I did a huge order from Buttons Galore and More. So So I was like getting, because I didn't have yellows, I didn't have greens, and I needed them. I was running out. And I love my buttons. I like how I say buttons. Sound like Forrest Gump. Buttons. Well, it's between those two. Do I want the shiny, iridescent looking, or not? Now I have printed these out. Let's see if they'll fit. I think those are too big. These are from My Porch Prints. Okay, here's the small ones. These are definitely too big. Is there anything smaller? Yeah. I'm gonna get my chopper. So hopefully by watching how I go through and creating, you can see just, you know, things change. Just pull out what you have, try to remember what you have, and just lay them out. You could have some in the beginning and then it not work. And it's just constantly changing my mind. Whoops, that's just too small to grab. And just kind of let it flow and have fun. And that even has a little red in it, so that might work. I'm not sure yet until I ink it up. Okay, put you back. I am loving this 3-tiered little desktop organizer, and then it's got 3 tiered for my folders to just sit on. It has cleared up so much room and it's so much easier to grab things. Now, should I have put her on top? Why, yes, I should have. Can I still lift her up? Let's get something. Let's see. Sometimes the Fabri-Tac will let you do it without damaging anything. Let's see if that's enough. Okay, because I didn't want to cover her, so I think that'll work. Squeeze you under. And this on the page. Gonna be like that. Put you on top. Where do we want the button? There. There was going to be pretty, because if I don't put that there, this needs something, and I like it there, so I'm going to commit and put that there. I seem to like to have, you know, something underneath the buttons, and so since that already has the cheesecloth, then that, I like it. How about some of this? I still haven't even glued it down. So that won't bother me. Well, yes it will, but I'm gonna leave it. I tell you, it's just such a small space that has nothing, but it's got such pretty writing already, or decoration already. And I think I'm going to leave this open so that they can also put something there. Get more bang for your buck, right? Whoops. That normally doesn't blob out like that. Okie dokie. Oops, clear all this off. Mostly straight, right? Make sure it gets good contact. And then put you on. And we're going to use my fabric tack to glue down that lace. And this was white lace, so I went ahead and just coffee dyed. Stay put. Bye. Okay, so while that is drying, I can think about what kind of design I want in here. Whether I want a tag or a card. I think this matches the theme of it. These are way too colorful. They're beautiful though. Oops, I'm dragging you all over. Let me cut you. I was gonna wait till you were dry, but I don't want to mess you up. I like that. So what I might do is go ahead and stitch around them just to pretty them up some. And I'm not going to worry right now about the back because that's going to come later. I just wanted to get this main part done. Otherwise, this video would be super long. But that, I mean, you can stick whatever you like. Like I said, I had some of these cards that I was thinking about putting in. And that would be pretty too. So maybe a card and a tag. Anything is possible. But that part was simple, so just remember. And it doesn't have to be a 5x5 or a 6x6. You just make sure you measure it to fit your page this way. Fold it in half. And then fold these two down. And you can glue here, stitch here if you want, but definitely you want to do it there, depending on if you want limited room. And that was this part here. Okay? Okay. Even though I said goodbye in the last part of this video, I decided to decide what to put in the back there. I went ahead and sewed around these two with just a little zigzag stitch. And get in there. Then I went ahead and looked through some stuff that I might like. This is going to be too small to put back there. And you can use it if I want to be creative. And then have something tucked there. Do I really want to hide? So that's what's going through my mind. That does look kind of plain up there, doesn't it? Now that all the pretty part was I've covered up. And so, the decisions. I think that's going to be too big. I think I'm going to decide on, I had a couple of these already prepared. That sits kind of low. This one sits a little bit higher. And I had already cut this out. And I'm thinking just go ahead and make a little collage on there. And first I'm going to cover that a bit with some gesso to hide, well, to push all this back, you know, not to hide it, but to push it into the background. Oh, glass on glass makes so much noise, I'm sorry. Okay, so all I do, I'm just going to dip a teeny bit in and just kind of randomly scrape it. That brown, it looks good, but it's so in your face. I don't know how to say that. A little bit more, just so it knows its place. It's supposed to be in the background. All right. I want to clean my glass really quick because this stuff gets really hard to clean. Uh-oh, it's a little bit dry, so I think it's time to retire it. It's pretty though. I'm gonna hit this with the heat gun real quick, so close your ears. Alrighty. Now we're gonna need to darken this up. Get in there. I didn't really have a plan for this piece when I turned the camera on, but I know I struggled a lot more when I was first learning to collage, and so I'm trying to just show everybody the process. And it's not really a struggle, it's just trying, you know, looking for different things and what do I think can match. And don't get up in there. I think these might be too pinky. These aren't pink. And of course I also have a whole list. I hope I'm talking loud enough. I don't want to shout. I think on one of the videos I felt like I was shouting. And I got all these labels too. So then I always struggled, you know, does this go on top of the design or does this go on top of that, the label? You know, because I've seen it both ways. And so I'm gonna assume everything goes, right? Well, that's what I always say, everything goes. This is something to have fun with. And I think too many labels would look silly, so I'm looking for something that has, you know, the writing on it like those. And you know, I have them in here, it's just a matter of finding them. And maybe I'll just cut some new ones up. Let me see. I'm forgetting that I have my stash here. There we go. So, 404, you're a little bit too small. Come here. I feel like, let's see. I feel like there's just something missing. Whoops, here. And it could just need a little something, something to break that up. What do you think? I don't know if I'm happy with that one. So I do have some more. 29 cents. I don't want two numbers on it. I think if it's full of numbers, it's not going to look right. So, little postcards. I think they're going to be too big. Too big. and I can always cut it. Here's a smaller one. Let's see. Before I put all this back in, what else? I know I've got some other stuff underneath. These are just the latest. Whoops, whoops. And I know these are all from Artie Mays. It's gonna get messy up in here. Something cute like that will help break it up. Even something like that. I have been cutting. I said cutting a lot. Let's see what else we got in here. I think those are going to be too big. Oh, I already had some tags that were small. Too late. I've already sewn around it. Okay, so let's settle and see what might work. We've got that one. We've got that choice. I don't think it's big enough. Oops. I got some yellow matching. I kind of like that because I think a postcard's going to look too plain. Yeah, because you don't even see anything. So I'm thinking you're the winner. Okay. Look at you. I probably won't see you, but at least it'll hide the white edges. Oh yeah, I'm siding out against you. I don't know, I'm grabbing you. And there. And I know I've inked this up before, but it's been a while. It's all been absorbed. That was a loud motorcycle. I know if I can hear it, y'all probably just heard it. I love it when Ameritrade, I think, Ameritrade, that hits town. It's already passed because they all go up to Lake George, and that's all you hear all day long. And for the weekend, it's just motorcycles, and it's just glorious. I love it. Okay, I've got to get some idea of where I want you and where I want you. Because as soon as I lift it up, I'm going to forget. So let's cheat and do this. Y'all be surprised or amazed how bad my memory is. Just that quick. Okay, I really can't put a whole lot of decoration on it because it's not going to fit. Let's see. Oh, that's what I don't like about glue sticks. I made these a while ago. I can always sew around it. And I usually do, but I'm wondering if, since I've already sewed around those, I think it'll look better if I sewed around it. I can maybe even put a little tab up there. So I'm gonna do that and be right back. Hey, guess what? I think I messed up, but it's okay. The orientation was supposed to go this way because I felt this was right side up. Somehow it got turned around. It could have been a blonde moment or it could have been a gray moment. I don't know. But I had like this bit of my heart sunk, and I remembered my own advice. there are no rules. You know, things can be laid any which way. And look, the music is right side up. So I didn't fret. I just went ahead and sewed around it. I did a little zigzag. And that was it. You know, I didn't let myself cry over it or say I'm going to throw it out. Decorating is whatever you want. In art journaling and mixed media, things are put every which way. So although that's upside down, it's still a look. You know, and the music was right side up. So do not fret, do not throw out, do not think that you can't do it. Boom. Anything works. You know, that, like I said, there are no rules. And I might glue that down in a bit, but this is my page. Yeah, I should have gone ahead and sewed around everything before I start doing these things. I never remember. Well, that's okay. I can always do a stamp, a faux stamp, you know, of a stitching. I've got those. Or you can just write on it. I could put lace on it. There's still a lot of options. And stitching might have, you know, there's a lot of stitching here. You never know. So that is it. Again, it's the 2-pocket. And hopefully you learned there are not mistakes, they're alterations. And just go with it and please have fun, okay? This time for real. Goodbye. Happy crafting.